Okay, today I'll be explaining the importance of sports and why you should play them as a kid and throughout life. Sports can help you out in so many ways that you might not even have thought of. You might think sports are just for the athletic type, but that's not the case at all. Sure, being athletic might help, but sports are for everyone. Unathletic might even help you even more, learn even more lessons. Um, Sports can play an important role in your life without you even noticing. The two main reasons I'll be addressing today is keeping your physical and mental health in shape and how they help in everyday situations. Physical health. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. Childhood obesity has affected about 13.7 million children in this world, 18.4 children between the ages of 6 through 11 years old. There's so many kids in this country that are fighting obesity. Playing sports can help out tremendously with any health issues. On top of that, it may be super enjoyable. Mayo Clinic also states that every 1 in 5 children suffers from obesity. Playing sports could help out that one kid, lower that number. Mental health. There are so many life lessons to be taught while playing sports. Having played sports most of my life, I can confidently say that you will learn countless lessons, meet amazing people, and maybe even find out that sports are your passion. Some examples of some life lessons and things you might learn: teamwork, accountability, perseverance, and dedication. All of those can be used in your adult life. Teamwork, if you get a job and you don't like your boss or a coworker or anything like that, sports will teach you how to cope with those type of people, and you'll be better off for it. Accountability, your sports team relies on you. You had to show up. You want to play. You don't want to get kicked off the team, so you had to show up. You had to be accountable. That translates just perfectly into the real world. When you get a job, you have to show up. You have to be accountable, or else you get fired. Dedication. You have to be dedicated to your job. You don't want to slack. You want to give it your all the time. From sports to the real world. In sports, if you're not giving it your all the time, you might not be able to play. Into the real world, when you get a job, that might be the difference between you getting a pay raise or not. Your boss thinks you're dedicated, you're doing everything you can to do it right, you might get that pay raise. You're slacking off, he might not give you the pay raise. While playing sports, you have a chance to play under amazing coaches. Personally, this right here has had the biggest impact on my life. Having lived with a single mother all of my life, she's working all the time. So that being said, I got taken under the wing of one of my baseball coaches in grade school. That was one of the things I was missing in my life. I didn't have a father figure. Most of my family was all females. Actually, where I live, I have my mom, my two sisters, my 2 aunts, and my grandma, so I was the only male. So I was missing that father figure. By playing sports, I was lucky enough to have him step into my life. If it hadn't been for sports, who knows what would happen today. Through him, I know I learned how to be a man. Even though I'm a male, this goes for females as well. There's a strong possibility that you'll meet that leader in your life that will teach you the ways as a young child. Sean Adams once said that there are four ways to raise men in this world: in the home, in the church, in the military, and in the sports. At home, lifeisbeautiful.org states that 25% of children are being raised without a father. Sports, like I just said, can help you with that. If you're living in the house with your mom, you have other siblings, she might have to work a lot. Sports can get you out of that, take a little bit off your mind. That coach can be there for you. He can teach you the ways. He can teach you how to be a man. You'll be better off person for that. Girls in fatherless homes, also stated by lifeisbeautiful.org. Girls in fatherless homes are 100% more likely to commit suicide. Kids in a fatherless home are twice as likely to drop out of school. In the church, Statista states that 28% of people in the U.S. never even attend church. So right there, home isn't really out of the question, but you struggle. Church, 28% of people not even going to church. That's a pretty low number too. Starting with the military, 80% of military applicants get denied. So that's one more off the list. That leaves us with sports. Like I said, sports can teach you so many lessons. It's such an important thing in your life that you might be missing. You might be missing that father figure. You might be missing that female figure in your life. Just giving it the shot. Trying to play a sport. You can find that person. You can be more healthy. You can learn so many life lessons. You'll be stronger physically. You'll be stronger mentally. And through it all, you'll be a better person for it. That is why I think you should play sports. Thank you for watching.